Welcome back to the Buddhist Podcast. My name is Noah Cease, and today we're going to talk about simplifying your life. Everywhere that you look, people are telling you exactly how you should live, how you should eat, how much exercise you need, how you should sleep, and all of these different things. And I'm going to do exactly the same thing, but in a much more simplified version. Now, we are inundated with information all the time. We are in the information age. Every single social media platform is inundated with information. A lot of it's contradicting, a lot of it's overcomplicating. You have to do this much exercise, you have to have this kind of training, you have to do this and that and that. We get it. Basically, whatever you do is going to be better than doing nothing. So, the core of today's message is start somewhere and let yourself naturally progress into higher and higher levels of whatever that looks like. So we're going to simplify mental health, physical health, and overall well-being by focusing on 4 domains of life: movement, stillness, food, and sleep. We're not going to overcomplicate things. We're going to take with broad strokes and really try to simplify things down to the bare bones so there's no confusion and you can feel like you can get started in a very doable and approachable way. So the first one is movement. If you want to call it a workout, you want to call it exercise, you can call it whatever you want. I like to call it movement. It makes it more approachable, doesn't feel as structured, overwhelming, or as much of a chore. And you can start literally with a 5-minute walk a day. It doesn't have to be an hour-long workout. You don't have to go high-intensity training. You don't have to go to a kickboxing gym. Just get up off the couch, out of your chair, take a walk every single day. Start with that. See how it feels. Just start moving your body. There's some clients that I have that I work with that I tell them just set a timer, set an alarm for once every hour, and just stand up. That's it. You don't have to go stand up and run around the block. Just literally get up off the couch, get vertical, and help your blood circulate. That's it. If that's all that you're ready for, if that's the biggest commitment that you're ready to make, perfect. Start there. You're going to start feeling better before you know it, and then you're going to actually just want to do more naturally. Maybe standing up once in a while or once every hour then leads to a 5-minute walk. Maybe that 5-minute walk then over time leads to a 10-minute walk. Maybe that 10-minute walk leads to a 5-minute jog. It doesn't matter what it looks like. Just start moving your body. Just make it a point that once a day, 5 or 10 minutes, you're going to move the body that you inhabit to improve circulation. And who knows? Maybe you're going to become the next fitness influencer. Could just start with 5 minutes a day. The second thing is in the complete opposite direction, and that is sitting still. Now, stillness in this case means both in body, but more importantly, in mind. So turn off the technology, get away from the TV, put the phone down, put the laptop away, put the tablet away, and just sit in your living room, sit in your bedroom, sit in the garage, wherever. It doesn't matter. Just sit still, breathe, and pay attention to where you are. That's it. 1 minute, that's fine. Start somewhere. Where you start is so much more important than how you start. So if it takes 1 minute out of your day to sit down, say, okay, timer, set, phone away. Wow, look at my living room. Interesting. Oh, I haven't even looked at that lamp in 10 years. Wow. Think about the clothes that are on your body. Just put yourself into your physical environment with conscious focus. That's it. Just notice. Just breathe. And as you have thoughts inundating your mind with to-do lists and things that are going on in your life and relationships, just calmly take a breath and bring your attention back to the here and now. Again, you don't have to start with an hour-long meditation or a half-hour meditation or a 10-minute meditation. Just start with 1 minute at a time. And if that feels pretty good, maybe set the timer for another minute, maybe 5 minutes. It doesn't matter. Just try it once a day, a minute at a time, and see what happens. Now, the third part is eating well. And this one's hard to talk about. This one's really hard to talk about because, again, everybody's got an opinion on nutrition. I am not here to give you an opinion on nutrition. I'm just going to give you some simple guidelines to simplify your diet, to simplify your grocery shopping experience, and just general tips to avoid the worst kinds of things for your body and focus on the healthier kinds of things for your body. Now, when we talk about eating well and nutrition and how important food is, this is not just a ethereal thing of this good, that bad. No. This is much more practical than that. This is much more immediate than that. We have this experience of going through life for the first 20 or 30 years and feeling pretty good. Even if we're overweight, we maybe not have all those drastic health issues that you hear about or read about all the time. And then suddenly you hit your 40s, your 50s, your 60s, your 70s, and everything starts compounding on itself. You develop this thing and then that thing and that thing in your whole body and your organs, and everything starts going down this downward spiral. For a lot of people and for a very long time, the narrative has been, well, that's just the natural process of aging. Wrong. It's not just the natural process of aging. It's a result of decades of improper nutrition, damaging your cells, damaging your organs, just by not being attentive to what you're eating and choosing something that feels good in the moment versus something that's actually good for the function of your brain, heart, and overall health. So, what do you do about this? How can we simplify diet and nutrition to a very doable, very approachable perspective? Here's the easiest thing in the world. When you go to the grocery store, avoid the aisles. Avoid the middle of the store. Stick to the perimeter. That is the simplest way to buy your groceries. It also makes your trip easier. You go in, you stick to the wall, you go down, you follow it all the way around, and you're back out the exit by the checkouts. Why is this? The perimeter of the grocery store is what has your fresh fruits, your fresh vegetables, your lean whole meats, freshly baked goods. Again, I'm not here to tell you stay away from baked goods or carbs or any of that stuff. I'm just trying to help you simplify your shopping experience and avoid all of the garbage that is in the center of the grocery store. So again, make your shopping experience easier and simpler just by sticking to the perimeter. Eat whole foods. That's it. And that's not a plug for Whole Foods. That's the food itself. So that's as simple, that's as in-depth as I'm going to get on nutrition. Maybe in the future we can kind of break down a little bit more details as to why the center aisles are so unhealthy for you. But for now, in the sake of simplicity, make it easy on yourself. Stick to the perimeter. Buy fresh whole foods. Done. All right. And the fourth category for today is sleep. It's so important. I cannot stress how important sleep is. Sleep is one of those things that is very irritating because we all know that we need it, but we don't really. It's kind of like eating well. The detriments of sleep we just don't really notice, or we think that we can counteract it with enough caffeine during the day or something like that. But it's the long-term effects of poor sleep that have a just such a significant impact on our mental health, our physical wellness, and overall well-being. Dr. Matthew Walker has an incredible TED Talk called "Sleep is Our Superpower." Go watch it right now. It's incredible. And it just breaks down at a cellular level what is happening to our bodies when we are losing sleep every single night or a few nights. Again, sleep is a very tedious thing because the number one recommendation is to wake up at the same time every day, even on the weekends. I know, that's tough. It really is. I don't do a perfect job of it either. But man, does it make a difference when you're at least within the same hour of waking up every day. For so many different reasons. Again, I'm not going to go into super detail right here and right now. Maybe we can do a later podcast all about sleep. I think it would be well worth it. In the meantime, Just start with trying to get up at the same time or within the same hour every single day, and notice the impact that has on the quality of sleep that you have and your energy levels throughout the day. Just start with that. So again, simplifying life, simplifying wellness, simplifying physical and mental health in these 4 categories of move your body every day, sit still every day, eat well, and get adequate sleep. Those are the 4 categories that will significantly change your life for the better. Don't overcomplicate it. Keep it simple. Whatever movement feels good to you, do that. Just start with the movement, even if it's just 5 minutes a day. Just start. Help your body, help your blood, help your veins, help your heart, help your brain by moving. Take a minute, take 2 minutes, take 5 minutes to sit still and just be present in your environment. Soak up reality as it is through your senses. When those thoughts start clouding up all of that time, just bring your focus back through a nice breath and start observing the natural environment as it is again and again and again. Eat well, shop the perimeter of the grocery store. Not going to say anything else about that. Sleep, wake up as close to the same time every day as you can, and just start with those pieces. Start with them, see how it changes your life, see it changes your mood, your emotions, your thoughts, your rest, all of those things. And then if you want to keep building on those things, there's plenty of ways to do that. All right, drop a comment below. Let me know what you would like to hear about, and I would love to talk about it. Thanks a lot.